Okay, everybody, we back to swinging with still swinging, and I'm your host Thomas. And today, family, we got Kendra up. Look, y'all know how this go, family. I ain't get into much of this. She on the same planet with us. She looking for love. Let's see if we can help.
So
Hi, you ready?
I am, and you're it's glitching too.
I'm glitching.
Sometimes you're glitching when you're talking, and it pauses and stops when you're trying to ask someone, so they can't really,
Am I glitching now with you?
ma'am,
Okay, let's try it. What's your name, honey?
Tweety,
Tweety. Where you call me from, Tweety?
Washington State.
Washington State.
Yes, ma'am.
Um, do you have any kids?
Yes, I do. I have four children. I have four children and two grandchildren. Well, I'll say one impossible.
I just want to know about
Two grandchildren.
your actual kids. How old are your actual kids? Wait, you have
20,
one of the possible grandchild?
one in the I say one in the possible because it possibly could be his, possibly not. I don't know.
This is your
You know,
son or daughter's child.
son.
So when are you gonna know if it's your grandchild or not? Why is it a possibility? What happened? Now I'm nosy. What happened?
I'm just not. I'm not confident. Until there's some DNA, and he might or might not be comfortable. So until that happens, I know for sure. I mean, I'll still do for him, but I just need to know for sure.
How old's the baby?
Two,
Is your son concerned?
a little bit, yeah.
Have you guys talked about a DNA test?
Oh, I told him to get one before, and as soon as I found out she was pregnant,
Well, look, you don't need a permission. Just get the DNA test. 2 years old. You should have been got that out the way. I don't know. Nice looking lady. You know what I'm saying? I don't see no problem with her. Except I don't like how she moving so far. Not with that. She could have. I don't know.
told him just take the baby and go have it done because she didn't have to know right then, and then come back and let her know. But he told her big falling out, but to God be the glory. It is what it is. I don't stress. And my son's 26.
Okay,
So
let's go through that. So, how old are your kids? All of them?
so 26, 24, 21, and I have a 4-year-old.
And a 4-year-old. Okay, all by the same man?
No,
How
two
many?
two dads.
Two dads.
Yes, sir.
Why are you not with the 4-year-old dad?
Say it one more time.
Why are you not with the dad you had with a baby with 4 years ago?
Um, he was real cool at first, checked up a lot of the stuff, but then I started noticing red flags. One of them is I didn't want to have sex before marriage. That's a big thing to me.
One what?
I didn't want to have sex before marriage. And we've had sex 2 times or 4 times in 2 years we were together. I know the time, the date, and everything. I know when I got pregnant. He got drunk, threw a fit, kept touching on me. He was at my home. I literally just gave it to him and got pregnant. So, but it's been 5 years. I haven't been intimate with somebody for 5 years.
Okay. So you have two kids by this man? The boy you don't want to have sex by?
One
Oh,
child.
so all your
That's a
other children.
4-year-old. All the other ones have the same dad.
And
He passed.
he passed away. Okay.
Fair use, family. Fair use. Is she for real? She gotta be joking.
Were you guys married?
Yeah, we were married for 8 years.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So he passed away while you were married. I'm sorry to hear that. So after that, you didn't want to start a new relationship you want to be celibate until marriage.
Well, no, not after that. I kicked it after that. But um, I'm just not. I just don't have a lot of sex like that. I don't like being around a lot of men. Bringing men in and out of my kids' lives. I dated a few of them. They wasn't right, so I just started to be single.
So, are you on a celibacy journey to marriage?
Baby girl, at your age, ain't nobody going for that. You're about 20 years too late for that? No, you know you you just talking, girl. Ain't nobody about to wait for that. Not at all.
I am, absolutely. And that mistake I
So,
won't make anymore.
okay. So your 4-year-old, that was the goal, but you guys slipped up.
No, we didn't slip up. I literally rolled over and gave it to him and got pregnant because I just got tired of him nagging me and getting on my nerves and he was drunk. It was just a lot.
But
He
your
just wasn't
goal was,
God's husband.
but your goal was you, okay, I'm trying, let me just ask this question. I'm a little confused.
Okay.
When did you decide you're not going to have sex again until you're married?
After I had my son, when I was pregnant with him.
And which child is this? Because I don't
The
know.
last one.
The 4-year-old.
The last one. Correct. We had a big argument because I wasn't really intimate with him like that as far as sexual. And I let him know that. And he made a big deal about it. So that's how I ended up getting pregnant. And plus we didn't have sex.
I thought you said a second ago you didn't want to have sex until you got married, and then you
Correct.
guys dated for 2 years, and y'all had sex 4 times.
4 times in the whole 2 years, and that was one of the issues.
But what I'm asking you is, before you met him, did you have that celibacy goal? Then is that why you only had sex 4 times in 2 years?
No, before him, I was kicking. I was doing me. I was just doing me because of the stuff that I was
So why
going
did
through.
you guys? So you guys
No,
wasn't in a relationship then for 2 years. Y'all was
we were in a
just friends.
relationship for 2 years. So my kid's dad passed in 2010. Okay? I was good before, good for a while.
Bro, he come and get in a relationship with a for 20 minutes. You know how this is go, bro. Look, he just stopped by there and she never tell him to wear no condom. And one time he stopped by there, she got pregnant. You know what I'm saying? But she ain't gonna say that.
Got married again. That guy had sickle cell anemia. He was abusive to my children. So in order for me not to go back to jail, I had to let him
Go
go.
back to jail?
Yeah, go back to jail. I went to jail before because I was in an abusive relationship that a guy were verbally and physically, mentally, and emotionally abused me, and it was him or me. So I sort of kind of had to.
I wouldn't just believe none of this if I was you. You know what I'm saying? Because trust me, she would say anything. Anything she sound good and might make her look like the victim. And you know what I'm saying? You should just believe her.
Resort to violence. And I ended up going to jail for a while, a long time.
Did he die?
No, but he could have if I wanted him to. He shouldn't have put his hands on me. I tried to run away from him. I had a disabled child. He picked my child up and threw him across the room. And
oh God. Oh God. She is a disaster. She got 4 kids, including a 4-year-old. She just got out the penitentiary. Oh my goodness. And some crazy stuff. She don't even want to say what it was. I can just imagine. Bro, she strike me as a certified crash out. She don't listen to her. I don't know. She might be borderline, something wrong with her, really wrong with her.
he fell on the bed. It was just a lot with this guy. So yes, ma'am.
How long did you go to jail for?
A year.
So when you got out of that, you met this other guy?
No, it was a while. I met him back in 2017. And we dated for 2 years. I had my baby in 2019. By the time I had him, we weren't together because he wouldn't do therapy. He didn't want to get his life straight. He just had anger issues and he was abusive. So at that point, he started letting it show a little bit at a time, and I would see it and I would speak on it. The little red flags I seen. He wanted somebody that was ghetto.
Baby girl, you gotta slow down because I wouldn't recommend no man come and deal with you. You know what I mean? You no way. You would turn his life into a disaster. If he about anything and he come and mess with you, that'd be his worst mistake. That'd be his worst mistake. He better stay far away from you. I wouldn't recommend you to no man. Like, yo, you red flags. I'm telling you, you a red alert. You beeping. You beeping. You screaming. You got sirens and stuff on.
Hood, I'm not her. You know what I mean? I'm not her. You want to argue and talk about my mama? And he's older, he's in his 50s. So I've learned a lot. Just because you're older don't mean mentally you're older. So it was a lot with him. He just couldn't handle me because I wasn't the typical female he dated.
This is the 4-year-old dad?
Absolutely.
So, and then
I feel sorry for the man that come and try to handle you. Boy, I feel sorry for him. I feel sorry for the man who can't listen to you and understand he need to get away from you as quick as he can. I feel sorry for the man who don't get that.
move on, but I want to get, because I'm still kind of confused on this relationship. So for 2 years, you guys were in a relationship and you only had, now you tell me, were you guys in a committed relationship for 2 years?
Yes.
Why did you only have sex 4 times?
Because I was unwilling to do it. Because for me, it's a religion thing. Or my
Okay, so then
relationship
that means
with
that means you began your celibacy journey before you got pregnant.
This dude wasn't in no relationship with you. Man, don't believe this. This the story she telling.
Correct?
Yeah, before him. So there was a period where I did me after my kid's dad passed. I did me. And then for me to get myself right, I just, and it doesn't always mean sex. So I said, didn't do me like I was dating, but I wasn't having sex with a lot of people. I did have sex with
sweetie,
people.
I understand all that, but this is so all over the place. I want to make sure I get a clear understanding because I asked you this question a couple times.
Yes.
There's some chick talking with 4 kids and think somebody gonna wait to have sex with her until they marry. I will wait forever to have sex with you. Believe that. I will wait forever.
4-year-old child, your last child, did you have a celibacy rule before you had the 4-year-old child?
Yes, I did.
You did. So you broke that and you got pregnant.
Correct.
So then you restarted it again.
Correct.
So how long have you been celibate for now?
5 years, almost.
So since you had your child, you haven't had sex?
I lick, touch, kiss, nothing. Hold hands, date, none of that. Okay. No, ma'am.
Okay, all right. We got there. Okay, so sweetie, you live in Washington State, 4 kids. You've been married how many times?
Twice.
Okay. What do you do for a living?
Nothing never been our fault. Trust me. This that woman you dread your son ever running into. Trust me. She'll mess his whole world up. Trust me. She'll say anything, bro. She'll say anything.
I own my own business. I do insurance, and then I've been working at the local hospital for almost a decade.
Okay.
And then I also do entertainment.
Okay. And then let's get to it. So, sweetie, Washington State, 4 kids, mom to 4, married twice.
Yes.
She does insurance, works at a hospital. And you're celibate until marriage.
Absolutely.
How old are you, sweetie?
I'm 44, 45.
You don't know your
I
age?
was born in 79.
You're
79.
44.
44.
Wait, when's your birthday?
July 12th.
Okay, you're 44. All right.
You know she stay in the penitentiary. She don't even know how old she is. She.
What kind of man you looking for?
One that's assured himself, doesn't have any baby mama drama, none of that. One that's secure in who he is. Yes.
You don't have no baby daddy drama?
I do not.
Okay.
I don't
continue.
see him. I haven't seen him since our baby was 3 weeks old. Other than I see him in passing, but other than that, we don't speak.
Why don't y'all speak and have a whole kid together?
Because he chose to walk when he said that he didn't want him. So I was like, oh, I was okay with that. There was nothing I can do. And he threatened our lives. So I don't deal with him at all.
You don't think that would be potential baby daddy drama?
Family, I'm telling you, she not one of them people you could believe nothing just because she said it. You better not.
He doesn't know anything about me. He doesn't know where I live. We don't talk. Other than him riding his motorcycle and I see him, we don't have any dealings with each other at all.
So when he's on a motorcycle, y'all don't wave?
No. I don't wave. I don't call. I don't text. I don't do any of that.
His family doesn't want to meet the baby?
Well, his mother passed. His So he's the kind of guy, like some of these most typical men out here, where if you have multiple babies' moms, they turn the mothers against each other and talk about each other, like to the new woman. So the new woman wouldn't get to know them, because my son has siblings that live not that far from me. So I just choose not to deal with it.
Okay. All right. So nobody with baby daddy drama. Baby mama drama. What else?
That's able to take care of me and my kids, whether I work or not.
He has to take care of you and your kids?
Mhm.
The new man does?
How did I know she was getting ready to say that? They all think they deserve that. They all think that's the price of talking to them. Listen to this. Even her, bro. All of them dreaming. Too old to grow up. Can't stop dreaming.